Jenny, we followed him all the way
Ben.
through the minors, and now it's his chance to sink or swim in the show. Now, you know better than anyone what it takes to succeed as a two-way player at the highest levels of the sport. What are we looking for from him?
He's going to have to be more committed than he's ever been. If it was hard to get to this point, it's going to be even harder to be able to execute it here on the big stage. I think he has all the tools. It's just a matter of if he can maintain the mindset and the organization believes in him and gives him the opportunity that he needs.
And to stay hot and productive at the top level of the game is something very few players can do.
It's tough to stay there. It's one thing to get there, but another thing to be able to have success. It's a daily grind, and there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure. All eyes are on you. There's a lot of money at stake, and you know that the leash is very short, especially for the rookies, the newcomers up there, and especially on top of that, if you're a two-way player.
That dog is always just chilling. Like, right there to, like, record all these scenes and stuff for the game. So did you just have her dog laying there for, like, hours and days? Like, all these cutscenes that she's in probably took days and days, so I don't know. I don't know. The dog's always back there. Same spot. See, this guy throws gas. Oh, it's this guy. Slider, four-seam, two-seam, curveball. Really, the first pretty decent pitcher we're going to be facing.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon,
25. They're 25? Oh, the Dodgers, maybe? I missed that. No. Dude, it's so stupid. I can't really complain, I guess, but it's just frustration. We should have smashed that, too.
Now the pitch.
Yeah, this guy's probably the first, like, you know, real challenge we're gonna face. And, league, he's probably the best pitcher we've faced so far.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center
Doesn't seem to have
it's a lot easier to hit when
the
you're
best control.
in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the.
We've been very disciplined since we got up too. Like, we're taking a lot of these big counts, like walks. Like, it's crazy. This is like our 4th walk, which I don't like. I know it doesn't sound like a ton for us, for sure. Like, we walked like under 20. Yeah, we're so out. No, we're not. We're speed is what we are. We got lucky. He slide stepped us. We got lucky. Sorry about that. That we knew. Do that. Oh, that's our first stolen base. We should have been out by like so much. It should have been an easy out.
Right-handed power threat Trey Mancini swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And
Decent. Got the lead. 1-0. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little like not sick of the series, but it's like we've played. This was basically the only series we've done in the last like 4 months, 3 months. Since April, taken through. We're so going for. If he's safe, we're. Oh my god, let's go. Aggressive base running, baby. They didn't even give us aggressive base running plus. Nice. 4-0 though. Not getting sick of the series, but it's like, you know, we've been recording. Well, more like. Because we were, like, this game's been out since April, so it's been like 3 months almost, and we only got 47 episodes, I think. This is 47. So, like, we should have like 90 if we were on, like, a day-to-day grind, but as you guys know, I took like a month off, so. I'm hoping August. Wow, I should have smashed that. I'm hoping August is really gonna be a good month for us. I feel like I might. Ooh, late on that. Hang on, let me focus up here. He had 69 pitches.
And he wasn't gonna hit
That was a nice pitch.
the strikeout, and there's
That's
one
tough.
gone.
Lost some of our discipline that we gained,
Here's
but
Manny Machado now.
that's a good
No
pitch.
hits in 2 trips to the plate
That outside
for
slider
another
is just,
ball game.
it's tough. Ready slider.
Here's a ball in the air now, carrying
Can
a
we
bit
get
out
this?
toward right
No.
center.
Cut it,
And
cut it
this
off,
is
cut it off,
into
cut it
the
off.
alley and ought to be good for
Dude.
extra bases.
Please.
He hit the corner and tries for
He's going
third.
3. He's there
And
by mop.
he is in
Like,
third with a
I don't
two-out
know why we dove or fell right there. I didn't mean to take an angle like that. My battery's getting low. Sorry. I'm hearing all this clanking around. That was our fault. We should have cut that off. I mean, the
Next
like
up,
hit
number
wasn't,
2,
but
0 for 2 on the afternoon so
splitter.
far. Now the first pitch. That's back
That
to
was the splitter.
mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for
That
one.
wasn't the splitter. That was the
And
curveball.
it's a double play.
What was
Side
that?
retired.
That was the nastiest curveball I've ever
Next to
seen.
hit is number
Or seam
2.
splitter
No
slider.
hits in 3 tries so far.
That's
He's struck
tough.
out once. First
That's
offering on its
unfortunate.
way. And he
Why?
runs it in on him,
See,
gets him to
like
swing
we started
through
off
for
this
strike
wood,
one.
and now we're just not. Kirby Yates wasn't he on the Blue Jays?
Now a swing and a fly ball.
No wait. Okay.
But
Thought he was
this will
gonna catch
land
that.
untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2
I'm not gonna give me with
fastball wasn't
that.
even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
He does have a slider. Don't like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Honestly, it looked a lot closer than it was, and I was close to striking out on that because I would have been late.
What he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
And you
Great
swing at
pitch there.
that?
He couldn't get extended on that
Like,
one, and he's down on
oh
strikes.
my god. 2 strikeouts for us this game. That's tough. It's gonna. There goes our hitting streak
High
too.
fly ball out to straightaway center.
Gone 3 with this. Should be able
Number
to.
2
Oh,
is
he's
there,
going.
and he'll bring this one
Oh,
in.
he's slow though.
Throw to third. And he'll get into
Dang,
third
that was
here
close.
on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here
We
with
got the
one
win.
gone. 5-0
Didn't
the
even
final
score.
today.
Tough game for us for sure. 2 strikeouts, a walk. You know, we'll take that for sure. Definitely got to get some hits there. Goes. I think we're on a hitting streak too. That's tough. That's a tough game. Definitely had some potential to get some nice hits as well, but just couldn't get the job done. Oh well. Man, all our like attribute boosts are like gone in the outfield. It's weird.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky
Yeah,
Mountains,
but
the show comes to you
what I was
from
saying
Coors
about
Field
August
in
is like
downtown Denver.
I'm
Tonight,
excited
the
because
first
we're
of
gonna start a
three
new
game
series, a
weekend
couple of new series with
between
Rainbow.
the Miami
Or
Marlins
not a couple.
and
It
the
might. I have a couple in
Colorado
mind.
Rockies. Get ready
We're for
Rockies
sure
baseball.
going to start one, but it probably won't wait to you. What am I saying?
Justin
Maybe-
Dillon,
maybe
the
they're rather-
California
like,
right-hander is on the
just
mound.
talk.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
It probably won't be till August.
Played is
that we
number
start the
2,
series,
hitless
so
in 4 tries
or
in
seam
one
slider
game
change up
yesterday.
2 seed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now, boys, we take a look at the
But
Rockies
basically,
starting
it's
play
gonna
here
be
tonight.
like
They did get
just
the
a
win
fun
last
Rainbow
time
series
out,
we can
but it
do.
hasn't been
A little
the
more
best
edited,
as
a
they've
little
won
more
just
like
twice
put
in their
together.
last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a
That's
classic case of
stupid.
hitting
Now it's
is
too
contagious. They scored a bunch of
Like, if
runs
he steals,
last
he
game,
steals, he
and
can't
his
really
team is
pitch out,
flying
I don't
high
know.
right now.
Especially like
Right at the bat rack.
lead
Time
off,
for a
you
look
know.
at our umpires in this one. Behind
You
the
can't
plate
give
is
us a
Jeff Drummond.
minus vision for that
You know
though.
what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire.
Like, that was perfect, I guess. That's like the only exception. Okay. Ruled out the double play. Missed that, but that's tough. That's tough. I wanted to swing at the slider. We probably would have missed. Let's be real. But
Next, it'll be number 2.
I just don't like-
0-1 here
I
in
don't
the
know.
early going. There's
Good
a
rip.
swing and a drive hit well
That
out to
might-
right field.
that might be
Looking up
gone.
is the right fielder.
yes, sir. We're changing it up. I forgot about the celebration. I forgot.
A 2-run blast.
Let's
to
go.
straightaway
We're
right
actually like,
field.
oh, Trey
Fourth
Turner's on the
home run
Rockies.
for him on the season, and it gives the Marlins a
Man,
3-1
I feel
lead.
like the game, like the transactions just go like crazy. Like in a road to the show, they just like make trades like crazy. But I don't know, maybe not. But it does seem like that too, because like there's a ton of like big players on different teams. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Same guy, yeah. Yeah, we hit that off a fastball too. Why? Why did you check that? That's gotta be a hit. It's probably up the middle. It's probably a hit. Like, come on. I did not check that, by the way. If you couldn't tell, that's another 2-seam. We totally missed it. Did we get a minus power for that? We totally missed that 2-seam, but still had okay contact. Had good timing. Seems like we're on that 2-seam. We're not on, but have the timing down. Kind of had like an insight. Uh-oh. Why is it doing my home run thing? I don't like that.
There's still some game left to be played.
That's tough. Slider 4-seam splitter. Tough.
First offering.
Obviously, I would like to win World Series eventually in the series, and that's probably when I end it. But, you know, it might never happen. I mean, I feel like the odds are... That's a chopper and a half. I feel like the odds are kind of in your favor a little bit. Like it's probably not rigged, but like... I feel like it's in your favor. Okay, Chisholm's on the Rockies.
Oh, this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder.
That's tough.
It's gone. Santa Maria.
Oh man, we came back a little. Oh my god, he's got a slurve and throws 100. Oh, it's Ozuna. Another tough pitcher we're facing. That slurve is the nastiest thing I've ever seen. So disgusting. It like drops like a it looks. Oh my god, good rip. He's going. Where are you throwing to? Let's go. Where was he throwing? He was ignoring third. That was a horrible play by me, but it worked. Oh my god, Trey, please, please. Come on, Trey. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're going. Let's go! Trey, that's so clutch. The little, like, accidental bunt just tied the game. And we can take the lead. Kevin's probably going to take a walk here. Totally okay with that.
And that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting. And he missed with it there.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at
Oh, they brought in a new pitcher. Full count, Blake Sable. Law, I think Sable. Come on. That's tough. That is tough. Bottom 9. Oh, they got Chris Taylor too. I wonder if they have Story anymore. Or Arenado, because, well, no, he was probably on the Cardinals already. I was thinking, like, maybe he wasn't on the Cardinals yet in the series, because I don't know what year it started, but that sucks. They won it, so, hey, it's a good game for us. 2 for 5, homer and a single, but kinda clutched up there at the end. Tied it up there, but couldn't get the win. Is what it is. I really gotta start like working on my archetype because I gotta get that like to diamond sometime in the future, and it's not far. Oh, Nola, we're facing some pitchers now. He's on the Rockies too. Like, yeah, they gotta like buff the trades, or like make sure they gotta up the trades. I'm assuming just to where it's like there's a lot. Like they probably have a lot of trades. So that's a sinker. What do you mean minus power? Like it makes 0 sense to me. We missed that. We should have been on that. I just don't get the minus power. Like I say this all the time. Am I getting weaker because I hit the ball like bad? I don't get it. I took a bad route to that. He's going 3. He's out. Yes, sir. We'll take it. We'll take that. Whatever. Cut it off. I don't know what he's going 3 for, but 3-4, but
Next from Miami, number 2 comes into
man, we
this at-bat
just
over
can't
1
talk.
ball game.
That's
Line
good.
to right
Side out swing,
and the
or I don't
Marlins
actually
had their
know.
first hit of the game.
Just in. Oh, that's a first hit. I don't know. I don't think it's inside out swing. I think it was. I don't really know the exact like meaning of that.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive
Who's the
player.
first baseman?
Fighting. It
Okay.
doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, you
Swinging
put it
on
in
the
play.
To the right side. Hilliard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
He's actually, Mancini seems decent at putting in play on 0-2 counts.
Number 2. He's
Same
singled
guy
in 2
still.
trips to the
He's
plate thus
shredding
far.
us. Low pitch count.
Well below the
Like,
knee,
I was the
lit
first
off
hit in
on
the
changeup
4th.
there.
And I'm getting another appearance in like the 7th, so he's probably only have like 1 or 2 hits. High rolled that. Get there. Yes, sir. That's an error, but we'll take it. Take the rally.
So that'll go into the
Come on,
books
Trey.
as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
How do they think he's gonna bunt?
So here's Trey Mancini. No hits for him
Why
to
are we
this
bunting?
point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
beats him at first.
Yes, sir. That's such good base running. I saw. See what I saw here? I know it's gonna be annoying, but see what I saw? It was still stupid. I will admit. But watch. They both go for the ball here. There's no one on third. The short should be covering that. He does get to third, right? But he's not really set. And I felt like we could beat it. So if it was a decent throw, it looked like we were there. Excuse me, it looked like we were there. Even with the bad throw, but we'll take it. Why is he bunting with 1 out and he's the 4th spot? Like, that didn't make any sense at all. Take him by? Nah. That would have been, they need to do something. It's probably gonna be a new pitcher here, but what's this? Item award? Huh?
One of the elite starting pitchers in the game today.
Let's go double. I don't know. Is the item gonna be better if I do it? Like, and we'll go single because I just want the item now. It's still Nola. We're kind of on him now. That's it. No way. That's good play. That's tough. I didn't feel like we were rolling over a lot of stuff today. That was like the 3rd pitch we rolled over against Nola. That's tough. Yeah, he kind of shredded us that game. Is what it is. Happens. Today, so I've had my iPhone. I have an XR. I bought it, I think, 2 years ago. It'll in like August. It'll be like 2 summers ago. So 2 years, and I've kept it pretty. Oh, we missed that. I've kept it pretty safe. You know, there's a bunch of scratches on it, but never cracked it, never broke anything about it. And today I finally did. I had some quarters in my phone case. Yeah, I know I'm stupid, but like, it didn't really affect it. It just it slipped off a little easier, the case. And I don't know. I just was walking up from. We just finished a baseball game. Walking, there's like this pavement, like path, I guess you could say. And I was about to drop it, and I think I just kind of like flipped the case off just a tiny bit on one of the corners, and I think one of the quarters kind of like kept it off a little bit, and it fell obviously on the concrete. And it was maybe like a 2, maybe 3 foot drop. Really not what I expect for it to like actually break anything about it, but wow, we kind of launched that thing. And I was wrong, it cracked, and same guy. Rockies actually have a decent rotation with these two. Don't know about their other guys, but what's his name? Marquez? Gotta see it. Yeah, he's got a lot of potential, I know. right now. Nola's really good right now too.
Everything this pitcher's got working right now.
But what I was saying is, yeah, and it, like, it fell. Oh, we missed that. I wasn't paying attention, dog. He kind of like, he didn't quick pitch me at all. It just kind of felt like it because I just wasn't paying attention until he like started pitching it, but missed that. That's not bad. I feel like we're making good contact today. We're just not getting the hits, but what's happening? What I was saying, yeah, so I cracked just like the top left corner, not exact corner, but got the lead. Top, like a little to the, like in the middle of the phone on the top and like the corner, and it's like immediately it had that like black blob that happens, and like those blobs that like spread. I don't know what it's from, but they like, you know, if you've broken a phone, you might have had it. It's happened to me on my old phones a couple times. Why are we swinging at that? That's a ball. Leave that. Horrible pitch to swing at. We launched that. Is that gone? Holy crap, we missed that. We missed that. Did you see the PCI? Holy crap, we got some pop in our bat. That's crazy. We're actually hitting super, like, we're hitting dongs right now. What's Mancini doing there? Let's go. That's like our 4th or 5th homer. Straight line drive. It felt really good coming off the bat, but I honestly didn't think I had enough on it for it to get it out. Blew the game open with that one. They got second and third though. Robert Stock. Really, dude? Wow, I was nowhere even close to that. Oh my god, he's got 93 speed. Get in, get in, get in, get in. He's going. No. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, he was not even close. We're having these fielding. Honestly, we're not fielding too hot right now. Still got the lead, but we just gotta make that. We just gotta get in front of that. We gotta make the decision. You can't really, like, they're gonna score both, but I guess it worked out because we got the out, and they were gonna score 2 regardless if I even cut it off. Oh, that might be the first time we've been hit. Jeez, that legit might be the first time we've ever been hit. I'm not even like, that very well might be. Let's go. He strikes out, please. Come on. That's bad. Okay. I've made so many like aggressive, good base running like plays, and it never gives me anything. And as soon as I make one bad play, it's like, yeah, fuck you. God, it's the same guy. Oh, he's gonna get to 3 easily.
And he's gonna get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out
That's
triple.
not good. We won. We won. We won. I don't know how we held that off. Or, I mean, hey, we got lucky. We got lucky. 1 for 3 for us. Homer. Another walk. Well, hit by pitch, but that counts as a walk. So our on-base percentage got to be looking decent.
He's playing well,
Ooh.
and he looks like he's got something to prove. Mike Lowell, tell me, why does it matter the beginning of your career? Why does it matter for a young player to have early success in the majors?
Well, I think everyone wants to make a good first impression. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And I think confidence brings future success. I don't think there's anyone who walks into a major league clubhouse for the first time and knows they're going to have success. I think you can have confidence in your ability, but I think that initial success brings confidence, and then that confidence brings more success. So getting off to a good start, making that good first impression, I think is so much better than getting off to a bad start. So it opens eyes. I think it opens up opportunities, and it makes that leash a little longer for your organization to make decisions on you.
Well, let's just check our stats. stats here. Ah! That was loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I dropped my controller, and it kind of flew around a little. 386 average. So our average has dropped a reasonable amount since, start of this episode to now, but that's just because we're batting so well to start the season, and I don't know. We didn't have a great episode this episode, but happens. We still didn't do bad, but we already have 5 homers, which is a crazy good start. In 44 at bats, we have 5 homers. Excuse me. So, 12 games, 5 homers. That's almost a homer every other game, but on base 449 and an OPS of 267. That's crazy, actually. We're doing really, really well to start the season. But it's gonna wrap up this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 50. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.